Ooh, hello, 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 and welcome to Coffee and Conversation with me, Kathy Jackson. Today, guys, I'm drinking water, not because I couldn't use a really good hot cup of Joe right now, given the temperatures in Chicago, but guys, you do not know the half of what goes on behind the scenes when you're trying to get ready for a broadcast. My computer went down and had to restart, and it literally took 40 minutes. And I was all set to do my broadcast from my phone in my car on my way here to the studio. And then I saw I had a window and I thought I could make it. So here I am. That being said, I need just a little sweet before we get started. So you guys say hi to me while I wet my whistle so I can catch my breath. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Just the beginning of a new year. So hopefully everybody is on point with, and you understand why the topic today is gold digger, not gold, Gold, but gold, Goal. Yeah. Um, our topic today is gold digger. And basically, hold on, I wasn't even ready. Let me see what's I able to get my notes together. I'm telling you, my computer is I think it's still celebrating the new year. Can't seem to get it up and running. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. So as you know, as I do these broadcasts, I like to talk about personal experience, but I also like to do research so that I can give you accurate information. This is not, I don't want to just go off of what I think is right, because just because you know it doesn't always make it right, right? That's the name of a famous book I know, mine. But anywho, um, so I want to talk today, gold diggers. I want to talk in the next couple of weeks about reaching goals. And so it's going to be kind of a series, and we're going to talk about different things. But the first thing I wanted to do is try to take the scary out of reaching goals, right? As a gold digger, and I hope I got some other gold diggers out there. I am a gold digger. I am going to dig and dig and dig and keep going until I hit my goals, right? And that's what that is. It's saying that I want to have the millionaire mindset in every aspect of my life, not just about finances, but relationships and spirituality and I don't know, friendships, business. I want the millionaire mindset in every aspect of my life. And that's what a gold digger does. They want that mindset, they want that lifestyle, but they are willing to do the work to get that lifestyle that they're looking for. They're not doing what is traditionally considered gold digging, where you're trying to connect with someone else who already has that life. And, your goal then is to um, really connect and mooch off of them. That's not what a gold digger is. That's what a gold digger does. So for any of my fellow gold diggers out there, type in the chat gold digger. Let me know you here. We're going to start the new year off where you guys are going to be a little bit interactive with me. At least that's my hope. If you go by a street performer and you stop to watch and see what they do, you really should give them a tip, right? Because they have entertained you, which is their job. So here, if you stop by, give me a tip, hit the like button, say hi, or participate. That helps me out. So getting back to the subject at hand, and I'm doing this having to really remember my notes. Usually I can switch back and forth, but my computer says you're on your own today. So the first part of this series that we're going to talk about gold digging, I want to talk about how to make reaching your goals easy. And one way to do that is to connect with other people who have similar goals. Um, Social proximity effect. That's what we're going to talk about, the social proximity effect. There's a lot of psychology and studies behind it that shows that the closest 5 people in your circle you will develop those same types of mindset, the same type of mindset. For example, hold on, I'm going to try one more time to see if I can get these notes to come up, because I know my paraphrasing can get a little interesting sometimes. But barring these notes work coming up like I want them to, you guys going to get Kathy uncut. I don't know if you're ready. The Lord was on my side. He's like, no, Kathy, let's not do that. Stick to the script. So now, as I paraphrased before, a gold digger is a person who desires wealth in all areas of life and seeks the secrets of the millionaire mindset and has the smarts, the optimism, the integrity, and the passion to do it for themselves. I got that from the Urban Dictionary. Guys, if you ever want to have a laugh sometimes, take ordinary words and look what they mean in the Urban Dictionary. But sometimes it has some really, really great points as well. So I do use the Urban Dictionary as a reference sometimes. But as I was talking about, basically what the gist of this is that you mirror the habits of the people you spend the most time with. So if you want to build good habits, build good, healthier habits, better financial habits, hang out with people who are doing the thing that you want to do. I know we're New Year's Eve. I mean, we're in the new year and we are working out those New Year's resolutions, right? And so we say, I'm going to handle my money better. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to lose weight. All of the standard New Year's resolutions. And we have very, very good intentions to keep them. However, when you're breaking old patterns and starting new ones, it's really hard when you're doing it all alone. So, if you're a smoker or a drinker and that's something that you want to do less of or cut out altogether, chances are if you're still hanging around people that smoke and drink with you, you're going to fall into the statistic that says by January 13, most New Year's resolutions are broken, right? There's a saying that they say, if you hang around 5 of the same people, you're going to be the 6th one. So some examples that I found, they say, if you hang around 5 confident people, you're going to be the 6th confident person. If you hang around 5 intelligent people, you'll be the 6th. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th. Now, I had this conversation with somebody. It was like, so if I just start hanging around millionaires, I'll be a millionaire. The answer to that question is absolutely, because millionaires don't hang out with broke. So by the time you get in that circle, you would have already done what you needed to do to get there, to be accepted, to fit in. So yes, I say yes. Once you start hanging, you got 5 millionaires you hang around with, I guarantee you're a millionaire. Anybody want to challenge me on it? I'm open. Likewise, if you hang around 5 idiots, guess who the 6th one is? You hang around 5 broke people. Chances are, you number 6. But if you want to change your everyday habits, the easiest way to do it so that you feel supported is to find people that are doing those habits. Like one of my okay, let me tell y'all what happened. I found my notes, but now I can't find y'all. Okay, there we go. There's Nashika. Hey, Happy New Year. All right. One of the things that I wanted to do, and it wasn't something that I started at New Year's. I mean, New Year's is just a good jumping off point. It's a good place to reassess your life, where you are, where you want to go, and to start to put some motion to get there. But you can do this at any point in time in the year. It doesn't have to be New Year's. So I had decided a few months ago that I wanted to start to lead a healthier lifestyle. right? I wanted to eat better and exercise more. Now, typically when I do this, I head straight to the gym. I like water aerobics. I'll go and do some water aerobics, and I might start running because at one time I used to run, and in my mind I think like, yeah, I'll get that back, but probably not. And so, but then what I started doing, I found, as most of you know, I found pickleball, right? And for those of you who this is your first time listening to me, like you, most people say, what is pickleball, right? It's kind of, I say tennis for old people, but I'm going to prove my theory about this. So I started playing pickleball. And what that did was it opened up a new community to me of people in my age group, some a lot older, who are active. Hey, Nat, welcome. Who are active and they are playing pickleball really 3 to 4 times a week. And so while I have a goal to exercise more, I found that doing something fun that I enjoy to do with people who are doing it makes it a lot easier. Now, most of the people in my close circle, if I were to name my 5 besties, none of them play pickleball. So if what you're trying to do and nobody in your current circle is doing it, you just have to go out and find you a community of people that are. So the pickleball community is strong, they're encouraging, and I started going, and now I'm a totally addicted. I find myself, even when I'm not there, trying to work on different swings. I learned how to serve this week, guys, and that was holding me back. Yes. But anyway, you get energized because you're around people who are going to keep whatever your goal is right there in front of you. And so you don't have to make yourself do it. Now, I just want to show you that the 5 people that you hang around, you tend to pick up on what they do, the way they shop, the way they eat, the way they think. It could be your parents, it could be relatives, it could be friends, it could be coworkers, whoever you're around the most and you're engaging in dialogue consistently, those people influence the choices that you make. My case in point, my son and my daughter-in-law and love, they are here. They've been here for the Christmas holiday. They leave tomorrow. But anyway, they've been here for a couple of weeks staying with me. And they came to pickleball with me. And wouldn't you know, I've got 2 new recruits. Now, my daughter-in-law, she like it, but my son, he loves it. And they are talking about when they go back home to North Carolina, they're going to have to find a pickleball community and get active. And if they don't find a pickleball community, they're going to start one. Guys, they would have never, well, I don't know if they would have ever, but nobody in their circle ever did pickleball before. And so they weren't exposed to it and they didn't do it. They were with me for not even a week. I took them out to the courts. We started playing and they got hooked. Me and my son, we played together. We played against each other. I mean, we have been having a ball playing pickleball, but I'm just showing you how quickly and easily we are influenced by each other. Whether you know it or not, or believe it or not, you are influenced by the people in your circle. Sometimes it's good influence and sometimes it's bad influence. And those are the things that that's the only thing you get to choose is which you hang around. I wanted to start eating healthier. Guys, when I hang around the people that I grew up with, that my besties, my family and all that, my family can cook. I mean, we good old fashioned Southern type cooking, like if you hang out with us on the holidays, you have a great meal. But that also is the same type of cooking that has us in an unhealthy state, right? Like if everybody around us is suffering from some form of hypertension or diabetes or high cholesterol, it's because everybody is eating. My sister say, yes, we can. Yes, we can. We cook, y'all. My grandmother was a cook and she passed it down. My mom, like, guys, we cook. But the type of cooking that I know how to cook is probably not the healthiest for me on a daily basis. So, in order for me to start doing things a little bit differently, I had to start hanging out with people who already knew that kind of stuff. Like, I've got a friend, I got a couple of girlfriends that they eat very healthy. And so I started asking them how to cook certain things, and so they have been helping me with changing the type of seasonings that I use, and the way that I cook it, and learning to eat things that I previously was like, don't want to eat that, like vegetables, right? Fruits and vegetables, not my favorite. At least they weren't. But I'm actually at a point that I'm eating them better, and I'm doing better because I have been seeking out people who are doing what I want to do. And so I still hang out with my friends, and we, eat some of the really, really good stuff that we like to eat, but I don't do it daily like we used to. I don't go to the restaurants daily like I used to. I cook my stuff, I prepare my food, and all of that and I'm seeing strides. I'm able to play pickleball a lot longer than when I first started. I played 6 games yesterday. Lord, when that I don't know, what is it? Somebody help me out. When you exercising and they kick in and you on that euphoria, you be feeling like you hype. I was so hyped. Them games was not so good. And another problem was because my 25-year-old son was there, and he done raised everybody level because we all old fogies trying to keep up with this youngster. But let me tell you, while my energy, okay, that's good. My energy was flowing while I was playing. I didn't even realize I played 6 games till I got home, and because I calculate my wins and my losses, and I start calculating my wins, and I said, I played 6 games. No wonder I'm tired, guys. I was so hurt yesterday. I was so hurt when I finished. I mean, my feet, the bottom of my feet hurt, my back hurt, my legs. I mean, just everything was hurting on me. And I was trying not to take a Tylenol because I don't want to be that person that got to take a Tylenol every time you work out. But push definitely came to shove, and I had to take a couple of Tylenol relief. But I felt so much better. But the point is, somebody typing in oh, I got somebody from outside the US in here, and they typing in another language. I don't know what they saying, but welcome. I hope you understand me. But the point is, if we want to reach our goals, instead of making hard lists, not instead of including, because I may come back next week and tell you to make a list. But that's something people tend to think is kind of boring, and they don't really want to do, make these hard lists and follow them and blah blah blah. And I get that, but it's a lot easier to align yourself with people who are doing, who have, who are trying what you want, and then the proximity effect can work in your favor as opposed to against you. If you're like a timid person, you might want to start hanging out with more adventurous people. Go to a place where they doing indoor rock climbing or something. Those people are adventurous. Find something that people are doing, and join a group. If you want to start a business, it's really hard to do so from inside of a cubicle, surrounded by other people inside of a cubicle. And your conversation tends to be about what's happening in those cubicles. And I'm not saying you can't leave corporate America and start a business, or that you should. Maybe stay there and start a business. I'm just saying that when you're ready to start a business, you have to start hanging out with entrepreneurs, people who have a business. Like me, if you got horrible eating habits, Start hanging around people with better eating habits and find out what they're eating. I literally call my friends and be like, what you cooking this week? For ideas, because that's the only way I can do it is I want to find somebody real that's doing it, not a recipe, not all people online, because you gotta vet who you watching, right? So the homework for today, that's right, we have homework today. If there is something about your life that you want to change, I want you to think of somebody that you can spend time with, and or places that you can go that will allow you to take advantage of the social proximity effect. Reach out to somebody today or catch up with an old friend that embodies the you that you want to be in going into 2022. Now, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep being get. Natalie says her list keeps her focused, and lists do keep you focused, guys. My list keeps me focused. Oh my God, I finished so much yesterday. I was so excited. Those little things that you really hate to do, but they must be done. I like renew your business license, file this paperwork, fill this form out, all that crap I hate to do. But I sat down yesterday and I was able to get it done. And it really, really, a sense of accomplishment. It feels good. And once you accomplish one thing, it helps you to accomplish something else. So what I want you to do is go out. The only assignment is find somebody that's doing what you want to do and get in their presence. Have a conversation with them. Text, phone, call, video chat. And if you don't know anybody, find a group on Facebook. I know you're on Facebook because you're watching me. So find a group on Facebook. I guarantee you, Google, they got all these meetups. Guys, there's a lot of ways to get involved and to find things that you want to do without necessarily doing it with your old friends, because your old friends like to do what you previously like to do. You all live the same lifestyle because the proximity effect was working. But now you're looking to do something a little different. So you might have to change your friends. I'm not saying don't hang out with your friends. I'm just saying for whatever that activity or that thing that you want to do is, change your friends. I didn't change my friends. I just found new ones in the pickleball community. And they keep me motivated to come out, to get into tournaments, to do this, to do that. So that's all I'm saying. Change your friends or change your friends. You know, like me, recruit your family. I recruited my son and my daughter-in-law to pickleball. So you change your friends or change your friends. You get it. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to me. You have no idea how frazzled I was before jumping on this call. But I feel like we've touched on the major points. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed New Year's. Guys, I have my information on there, dejahuart.com. If you want to find more about Pop In and Paint that we have going on this week, we are here. Come on out and paint. We are moving forward with the franchise. That was some of the things I got done yesterday, guys. It's coming real soon. So if you know anybody that would love to own their own Deja Hue, guys, call me, send me information, inbox me. That's what we do on here. Inbox me and I'll get you the information. But this thing is rolling. And so I'm so excited. I hope everyone is having a very blessed and prosperous new year. And if you're not, just then turn that thing around and decide right now that you will. Because it's all up to you. It's all up to you. The way your year is going to turn out is the way you decide for it to turn out. You can focus on the negative or you can focus on the positive. You can do the homework and find somebody that is doing what you want to do, or you can keep hanging with, as they used to say, birds of a feather flock together. Keep flocking, keep hanging with that flock. And one thing though is eagles, they leave the flock and they soar above the crowd. I'm an eagle. I hope you are too. Looking forward to soaring in 2022. And guys, if you don't have anything else to be thankful for, be thankful that we made it. Everybody didn't make it to 2022, but we're here. So that in and of itself is enough to be thankful for. I look forward to talking to you guys next week on Coffee Conversation, and thanks for joining me.